Football celebrity and journalist Eddie Maguire got very upset today about this report in The Age. The state funeral that the Victorian government held for cricketing great Shane Warne actually cost Victorians $1.6 million, with $1 million of that going to Maguire's company to put on the whole show, for which Maguire emphasised he made zero profit. It was all done at cost, with passion. But gee, it was a lot of money. The MCG booked celebrities, invited Elton John beaming in a song, Ed Sheeran and others doing the same, and all this in a state going broke with a debt as big as New South Wales and Queensland combined. Now, Maguire said, oh, well, so what? It was worth every cent. It put Melbourne on the international map and it brought us together.
And in a lot of ways, we saw this as being Victoria's funeral. I had to bury my mother with 10 people in the room at the funeral, and I got great succour out of the fact that we all came together for a collective funeral in the name of our great mate Shane Warne.
But really, I don't know. And the way that this Labor government now throws state funerals, I mean, Warne's has been the most expensive by far lately. And look, it's fair enough to hold one for police who were killed doing their jobs. I think that's important. Sends an important message, but it does get a little political after that. Aboriginal singer and actor Archie Roach, Jack Charles, and Labor politician Jane Garrett. I don't know. Joining me is Sophie Ellsworth, media writer of The Australian. Sophie Ellsworth, thanks for joining us. $1.6 million for a state funeral for Shane Warne. Fair enough?
Well, Andrew, I think Victorians deserve to know the amount that the Victorian government spent on Shane Warne's funeral, particularly when we've got rising debt, we've got the highest debt of any state in the country. So Victorians deserve to know where their money is going and what it is being spent on. And I would argue this seems an awful lot of money, remembering that this event was something that people didn't pay to go to. It was a free event. There was an awful lot of publicity and coverage of this event. But really, and no disrespect to Shane Warne, but is this, a certain amount of money that was spent, is it too much? And I think a lot of Victorians, Andrew, would argue that it was way too much to spend on a state funeral for him.
I would have thought so, and it was presented as a form of entertainment, and if it's entertainment, then I think you need to pay for it. I don't know why everyone else has to pay. 1.6 million, it seems to me quite an incredible amount, and I don't doubt the passion and and all that kind of stuff, but seriously, you wouldn't think it's from a state going broke.